Welcome back to my fruit thing, and in this video I want to talk about protein. If you have ever followed a vegan style diet, you have heard it before. What about protein? How are you going to get your protein? I know I get it all the time. As soon as someone finds out what I'm doing, and I've given up animal products, I've decided to go raw vegan fruitarian, the first thing they ask me is, what about protein? How are you going to get your protein? When they ask this, they assume that animal products are the only source of protein available to us. They assume that it's a good source of protein. They assume it's a superior form of protein. They don't realize that protein comes from plants. In fact, all protein comes from plants. Where does a cow get its protein from? A cow doesn't eat meat. A cow doesn't think, oh, if I don't consume animal products, I won't get enough protein. The cow just eats when it's hungry. It eats grass, it eats plants, whatever plants are available to it, it eats it. And that's how it's getting its protein. It's getting its protein in the form of amino acids from a plant-based diet. Cows are vegan. What about primates, such as us, such as apes? Our primary source of food is fruit. Where do gorillas, for example, get their protein from? Gorillas are huge, big creatures, a lot bigger than any of us. And they're super strong. They could rip your head off. Where are they getting their protein from? Nobody stops and thinks, oh, gorillas, we need to supplement these gorillas with some animal products because they're not getting enough protein. A gorilla eats when it's hungry. It fills up. It consumes protein in the form of amino acids from fruit. Now, when we consume meat and dairy and eggs, animal products, we are consuming recycled plant protein. It's plant protein that has been consumed by the animal, turned into protein by the animal's body, and then if we eat that protein, we're consuming already structured proteins. We're consuming proteins that have been built by another body. And we're putting that in our body. And we're expecting that to somehow be optimal. But when we eat fruit and vegetables and grains and beans and seeds and nuts, we are getting protein that is in the form of amino acids. So then our body builds protein structures from those amino acids for our body. This is a unique form of protein built just for us, just for your individual body. It's not recycled plant protein where we have to consume the flesh of another animal to get it. In fact, when we consume meat and dairy and eggs to get our protein, what happens is we're consuming that protein. It is already structured protein. It's protein that is built for another animal, like I said. When we consume that, our bodies have to break it down into amino acids, or else we can't use it. And then our body has to then take those amino acids and build protein structures that are specific for our bodies from that. This extra process causes acid waste to build up in the body. It causes acidosis. And if your lymphatic system isn't working optimally and your kidneys aren't filtering optimally, that acid waste stays in your body, becomes stagnated. Bam, acidosis. Then you get things like cancer, diabetes, and all of these things. And then animal products have all the cholesterol and the saturated fats, which is contributing to the heart disease as well, not to mention all the other stuff. Animal products is the worst form of protein. It's the type of protein your body doesn't need. We need amino acids, not already structured proteins, like I said. And we get that from plants. A plant-based diet is a superior diet when it comes to protein intake, when it comes to vitamin and mineral intake, when it comes to calcium. When it comes to our bodies working optimally, a plant-based diet is going to be your best. And I'm not saying that to say that if you're not plant-based, you're not good or you're bad. None of that. I would never say that about anybody. But when it comes to health, a plant-based diet is optimal. It is superior to a meat-based, animal-based diet. We know that from the results that we're getting. 610,000 people die every year of heart disease, and it's not from eating fruits and vegetables. It's eating the animal products. It's eating the animal-based SAD American diet, standard American diet. So specifically in this video, I just wanted to kind of stay on the topic of veganism. And can you get enough protein on a vegan diet? Absolutely. Especially if you're consuming your grains and your beans and your legumes and your seeds and your nuts. Now you've got your rice, your brown rice, and your white rice, which has about 3 grams of protein per serving. Your beans have anywhere from 6 to 8 grams of protein per serving. Lentils have 9 grams of protein per serving. And quinoa has a whopping 14 grams of protein per serving. You throw your nuts and your seeds in there, and you're already at 40, 50 grams of protein for the day. Also considering all the fruits and the vegetables that you've been eating. So there's no question you can get enough protein on a vegan diet. Even on a fruitarian diet, you can get plenty of protein. On my website, www.myfruitthing.com, there's an article called Fruitarian Protein Myth. And in that article, I have an example of how a fruitarian diet, a diet primarily of fruit, can give you 20 to 30 grams of protein every day. So if you're interested in that article, check the description below. There's a link there and you can go and read it. So, animal protein, an inferior form of protein for our bodies. It's a recycled protein. It's recycled plant protein. It's protein that's built for the animal that has the protein. It's not protein built for us. It's acidic form of protein. It promotes acidosis and disease in our bodies. So for those of you who are worrying about your friends and family, or maybe you're worrying about yourself because you've decided to go vegan, you've decided to give up animal products, there is no worry. There's no need to worry. You're going to get plenty of protein as long as you're eating a wide range of foods. Even if you're fruitarian, as long as you're eating a lot of fruit, enough calories for your body, you're going to get enough protein. So for anyone who has decided to become a vegan, decide to go plant-based, get your vegetables in, get your fruits in, eat lots of it. Eat when you're hungry and fill up on those things. You can eat buckets and buckets and buckets full of plants, of fruits and raw plant products and vegetables. You can eat buckets of that stuff and it's only going to make you healthier. It's not going to cause that acidosis problem because when our bodies consume the plant products, we're getting the amino acids we need. And then our bodies are building protein that's specific for our bodies. That's our protein. That's our individual protein. That's not protein that was built for another body that we're consuming and intaking into ourselves. People today get way too much protein. We really only need about 20 to 30 grams of protein a day. The FDA says 50. The reason why you don't hear about that is number one, people are either getting way too much protein, or number two, they're getting more than enough on their plant-based diets. And protein equals pain. Another word for acidosis would be inflammation. When we consume these animal products that are high in protein, that have protein that's already structured, and we consume that into our bodies and it becomes acid waste, that also increases the inflammation in our body. So protein always equals pain. Even if it's plant-based, if you're going on a high protein plant-based diet, you're going to have more pain. You're going to be experiencing more of your pain issues. But especially if you're consuming animal-based proteins, you're going to be seeing things in your body like acidosis, which is going to be causing things like cancer and diabetes and other problems that we don't want. So there is no need to worry about getting protein on a vegan diet, even a raw vegan fruitarian diet. Plant-based diets offer us more than enough opportunities to be consuming proteins in the form of amino acids. It is superior protein, it is healthy for us, it is what our bodies need, and our bodies can build protein structures that are specific to our bodies, our physiology. It's protein built for us, and that's what you want. So I hope you liked this video. Please check the description. There's more information there, including the link to the article that you can read about a fruitarian protein myth. Also, leave a friendly comment if you liked this video. Check out my other videos, and stay tuned for more. And I hope you liked it, and God bless.